this is Nibin Prince and I'm back at you with another video. In this one, I would like to talk on a topic, and it is for single fathers. Many single fathers are out there at this minute and they are feeling a bit perplexed, confused, and not too sure what to do. Maybe after a separation or a breakup of whatever relationship they has with the partner or their exes as well. So that kind of play into their role as the father of their own child or children. And many times, like I said, they feel a bit perplexed where they have to come up against many different obstacles in dealing with the partner and also the children. So most cases, many guys just giving up and just say, you know, throwing the towel. But I, for one, would hope and pray that many of us does not do that, because the key thing that our children need us as much as how the children or the daughter or the son need the mother. You look around into our black communities at large, you see a large number of black absentee fathers in those homes, and we can see like a serious decline in a lot of stuff, especially most importantly in the disciplinary area. And the role of a man or the role of a father in one's child life is very vital, especially like in our current time where we see a lot of breaking down of our value system in society at large. And so our role as man in our chosen life is still paramount to them. It helps them to balance both sides of the parenting scale, because sometimes the mother can tell their own version of a story to the children or to the kid, and that at times the story never going to be an accurate description of the father, because many a times relationship can just break down between the mother and the father solely upon them. It got nothing to do with the children. And sometimes if they're young as well, the mother can either change the story to suit the need of the environment that the child is living into. And a lot of times, a lot of good fathers have get cheated out and good opportunities spending with their kids. And like I said, there's no safe way to say a child or children is good without their father. No, let the man try at his father's duty, and if it's failed, at least you can say, hey, I give him the opportunity to be that man, to be the father for their kids or for the kids, but he screwed up or he messes up. But you cannot, ladies, you cannot just default a man based upon known grounds of defaulting a man on his parental duties, because the same way how you assume to have the right to want to parent these children, the same privilege is given over to the father as well, because it takes you to come together and make that child. So it's not just like more privileges over to you and less privilege over to the man. And many times in society as we live, fathers on a whole have to be fighting for rights just to be in their children's life, you know, and it's not fair all the time, because the same way how they'll say, okay, fathers screwed up, a lot of mothers have screwed up, but even though they screwed up, they still have the privilege to have the access to the kids. So I think like fathers on a whole, they still have the right to play with their kid. Even if they messed up, hey, how many times do mothers mess up? Billions of times. But you know, but the same measurement or the measuring stick that they use to measure a woman or the mother is not the same measurement stick they use to measure our father as well into our current situation or our current environment. So we have to look in that the taboo and get rid of that taboo where we think mother have more power or they have more rights than a father, because equally it takes two of them to lay in that bed or wherever they lay and have that miracle which they call the children or a child or a daughter or son. So how comes now, you know, that we have to be jacking or fighting for our involvement into our children's life? Not because the relationship break down with both parents, then it has to be passed over now to the children, because a lot of time that's what happened with us. Sometimes we don't separate the two. We just think, okay, we're done here, so guess what happened, the children also done as well, and sometimes that go over and it harm the child more than we expect as well. So let's look into our circumstances and reassess it, mothers and also fathers, and see the most important thing in the middle, which is the children or the daughter or the son, because every children need their father as much as they need the mother, you know. So these are my take on it for single fathers out there which are giving up, hold out, you know, find ways to fight and stand and find ways to get back into your children's life. Doesn't matter what it is. There are laws in this land. If you're here in the UK or if you wherever you are, you can, you know, find ways and means how to get access to your children, because one of these days they will ask you, Father, why didn't you come after me? Why didn't you, you know, what did you do? I mean, mother said this, but yes, why didn't you come and look for me? You know, so even ourselves as adults, we ask the same questions a lot of times when we was young, and now we are adult age. We ask, why didn't our parents come after us? Or my father didn't come after us, seek after me, you know what I mean? Write me letters or something. But hey, we have to change that for our own purpose and also for our children as well. Despite what's happening between you and the mother, keep fighting, keep standing up, and keep being that father that you want to be to your children, or to your son, or to your daughter. And these are my few words. Hit me up with a subscription, and also feel free to, you know what I mean, leave a comment as well. And you can follow me also on Facebook and also on Twitter as well. The description is in the link below. So thank you guys one more time. Peace.